also, though, reminds me of what you're saying. There's a Simpsons joke about NASCAR where Homer's like, it's like, this is our chance to see cars driving.
Have you seen the South Park NASCAR one?
No.
Danica Patrick, Cartman becomes a NASCAR driver, and he thinks the way to be successful is become dumber and poorer. He thinks the dumber and poorer you are makes you the better NASCAR driver. And he's like, Danica Patrick, she's stupid. She's pissing me off. I'm dumber and poorer than her. And instead of chewing tobacco, he chews Vagisil. It's very strange. And he's just like, I'm turning left. Look out. It's really funny. I'm not doing it justice. So this guy named Gregson, Noah Gregson, suspended by his car club, as in the people who own his car that he races, and NASCAR for liking an Instagram post, a meme mocking the death of George Floyd. So obviously, Eric, everybody wants to know what meme was it, but we can't give it up for free. You have to go to uopod.com. You have to go to patreon.com/uopod to subscribe to our Patreon and watch our bonus podcast weekly, Eric. If you go there and subscribe to us, you will get an unfiltered, uncensored podcast every week. If you're listening on Spotify, Google, or anywhere else, Apple Podcasts, please give us a review. I prefer if it's 5 stars. That way we can continue delivering Chinese food in the neighborhoods we want, just like Uber Eats. And if you're watching on Rumble, which a lot of you are, and we appreciate that, please give us a subscribe. But consider going to Patreon, and we'll be forever grateful for you. So the meme that this guy liked, now that we've paid the bills, is not even funny. It's not even good. It's a picture of George Floyd as a crab. I don't know if we've got any volume.
Under the sea.
There you go.
Under the sea.
Just the Under the Sea movie from, what, The Little Mermaid?
Yeah, I think so.
Picture of George Floyd's head on a crab and says under the knee. It's a very low effort meme. I mean, they just took default text, put the picture over it, and I guess he liked this post, and that's enough. That's enough, Eric. You can go burn down a building, stand on top of a burnt down Wendy's, as you said, for Steven Jackson. You can cut off parts of your body and support children doing that. What else can you do that's supported?
I mean, you could literally ransack a Macy's, a Foot Locker.
Yes. You can try to firebomb a Planned Parenthood. You can shoot a congressman. You will still be more favored in the media if you do all that stuff than liking a meme about a guy who was. We don't need to go down the list at all.
Yeah,
what George Floyd's accomplishments are, which are unlimited. He's the greatest person of all time. Rest in peace. Nobody wants anyone to die, but still, make your martyrs. What's the guy what's the girl who got shot? Remember Breonna Taylor? I mean, any example you take, they take like people who are committing crimes, and they're like, "This is the greatest person ever." So you can't like a meme of that person, or else you'll be fired from your driving job. It's like, imagine a bus driver liked a meme about the Unabomber, and therefore they can't drive a school bus anymore. I don't know, Eric, but he apologized, of course. And this
hold on before we get to the apology, because I haven't. Okay. This will be my first This will be my first
learnings of it. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah. I think you said "eated" a few weeks ago too. So
shut up, man.
This is easily the darkest, right? I'll get out in front of it. This is going to rank the top because he didn't repost it. He didn't comment on it. He didn't leave laughing emojis. He liked it. So what is that?
That's what Jennifer Aniston did.
Okay, fair. But she didn't get fired, or she didn't get suspended.
Suspended right? From what? The Friends DVD box set commentary? An Adam Sandler vacation movie?
But they're clearly telling us that we are going to control your thoughts. Now, maybe the meme's funny, maybe it's not funny. But the idea that you are going to get enjoyment from something that you're going to get enjoyment out of something that we do not agree with. I mean, they're re-educating. they're re-educating him in real time right now. All right, just for once, stop pretending. You're on the computer anyways. You always got your cell phone in your hand. So just take a quick moment, sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/uopod. You will not regret it. You're going to see us fly off the handle and say all the things that we can't say on YouTube, lest we be kicked off and shunned from society. So sign up to the Patreon. Appreciate it.
All right, let's look at what he quoted here from Legacy Motor Club, who I guess employs him. That, you know, when you drive a race car, a NASCAR, a Formula One car, usually a company sponsors the car, or, you know, in many cases it's Mercedes or Ferrari or whoever makes the car and you drive it. They said, we have made the decision to suspend Noah Gragson effective immediately regarding his actions that do not represent the values of our team. Josh Berry will drive the number 42 car entry this weekend for the NASCAR Cup Series race in Michigan. I mean, he doesn't. I read in the other article he hasn't placed in the top 10 yet. That has something to do with it, obviously. But the idea that his actions do not represent the values of our team. You're telling me that nobody on their team has ever liked an inappropriate meme before? I mean, that's what you got to be aware of, that people are watching your shit. I mean, you got a guy 3 garages down for you that if he sees a loop in the rope that he's going to call it a noose. You know what I mean? You got the guy. Wait a minute. I bet you they go around inspecting the ropes at this point because of that guy. What was his name? Bubba something, right?
Bubba Smollier?
Yeah, exactly. So this is what he said on the quote tweet of that. Let's see if we can make it bigger. I'm disappointed in myself for my lack of attention and actions on social media. I understand the severity of the situation. I love and appreciate everyone. I try to treat everyone equally no matter who they are. I messed up plain and simple. Noah Gragson, if you truly love George Floyd, which this podcast truly loves George Floyd, we're not fake lovers of George Floyd. Noah Gragson, if you truly love George Floyd, then you wouldn't have liked that meme. So don't tell me that you love and appreciate everyone. You do not appreciate George Floyd. You do not appreciate Steven Jackson. You don't appreciate Kamala Harris. Well, what he's really saying, he's disappointed in my lack of attention. He's saying he's forgetting that people can see what he likes on Instagram. Almost as like when Ted Cruz liked some pornography on Twitter. Forgetting that people can see what you like on Instagram on your own account, you know, is just, like he said, it's a bad lack of attention that he's paying. And then he has to give this apology where I think he's ranking. Where is he ranking on this? He can't rank above Jennifer Aniston. I don't think he can rank above Neo. But he's basically the same as JV Fox here, saying I do love and appreciate everyone. But he said he's disappointed in myself. Jamie Foxx wasn't disappointed in himself. He just didn't mean what he said. So I think he's the worst one. And it's coming from a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like I said, this is the re-education in real time. A man just likes a post and then he gets suspended from his job, writes this weirdo chat GPT apology about how he likes everything. Do you think his mind has really changed? Do you think his mind has really changed? If he might have been sitting on the couch watching cars go around in circles and scrolling through Instagram, saw the post and got a laugh out of it. And now that somebody knows that he laughed at it, do you think he genuinely is sitting there on that very same couch and saying, this is no longer funny? I do not find this. Yesterday, 48 hours ago, this was very funny. It made me chuckle. But today, I totally see the error of my ways, and I understand this is not funny at all. It's not true. None of that's true. It's just him. They're just pounding the free thought out of him, and so he has to apologize like a little weasel and then hopefully get back in his car in another week, and it won't matter. They smell blood in the water. He's going to be walking on eggshells for the rest of his life if he, I mean, look, there are a number of things that he could do that, and they're going to bring up this, right? So if he goes to a restaurant and a server says, "Oh, he only gave me a $20 tip when 20% would have been 23." It's just they're gonna rake him over the coals at every chance they get because they smell blood in the water, and he's never gonna live it down. I mean, he would have been He would have been better off just not doing whatever. Who am I to say? I guess he wouldn't. It's just like, don't do anything, bro, and they're gonna forget about it in 2 days. Nobody knew who you were before until you click a heart on an Instagram post, and now the whole world knows you as the guy who likes unfunny memes, I guess. I don't know, bro. This is a mess.
Turn it up, Jordan.